Go.
Alright, so the last time on the Fabled Fallen, um, first we were setting out to go to Port Glass, and we set up tents and everything. We came across a thing. We weren't entirely sure what it was, but it had like this weird hoop around its neck, and it was kind of like dragging it. It was super weird, but it made Cora cry a little bit. That was a bit funny. But then we went to sleep, and it was still like raining. I think we did that before, but don't mind me, I'm Pip. But started having really weird dreams about the ocean and stuff. I don't like that. But then we woke up the next morning and then we started traveling once again. I was a bit exhausted. Um, but then we came across a cellar, and in the cellar there was like a shit ton of liquor. We scored on that, and then there was like a dead couple, I think, or something. Not important to me. I started having more weird dreams again after the cellar incident. Um, but then we made it to Port Glass, and then I started freaking out. I don't really like this place at all. Can you please help me? But, we found a church. There's something going on with Valeska, with, like, the person that's representing that church, and I'm also getting flashbacks every now and then, and it's freaking me out. And then we were heading to the docks, and I started having a panic attack, and I had to get out of there. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all still. Ugh, ugh. But party split up, and Asha, Cora, and Ragavir went and handled the negotiations with two people. I have their names, but I don't remember them. Um, and they handled negotiation. There was something weird going on with illegal powder or something, but that got a lot of money. Um, and they also met a tiefling there too. And then they quickly got out of there after selling the liquor and finishing negotiations. And meanwhile, before that, when I split off from the group, rest of the party went and chased after me, and I kind of knew my way around here. And I ended up hiding behind a box in an alley. Just freaking out, panicking. And then I ended up remembering something I placed. And I opened the box and I found that there was a flute in it. And that's what happened last time.
So, picking up in the later hours of the evening, looking down, you're holding this leather case. You can see the red velvet kind of holding the flute together. Can you make a perception check for me?
Ooh.
Use the pip.
Me so Pete. 19.
So there's two things you notice. One, underneath the felt, you can see what looks like this black granite-like metal material laid underneath the felt, going all the way around the box. And you can also notice what looks like a sky blue kind of leather pouch underneath the flute. A rectangle.
Okay. And, yeah, Strix isn't here, but Strix was looking over my shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, move back to, like, behind the box a bit more. And I'm gonna, like, crouch down over it, kind of, so I can, like, move stuff out of the way and get a closer look at what I'm seeing under the flute.
Okay. Here, why don't we do this?
Oh.
So the people who are here, if you guys want to get your tokens down,
Yes, where should we place them?
it's gonna be in this alley.
Okay. Oh.
Might have to do a little finagling with size. Strix's tokens being a fucking douche, so I need to go grab hers real quick.
How dare they? Oh dang, I didn't see that you messaged me the recap before this, fuck. But I think I got it. I think I did.
Okay. Is anyone else gonna go look inside the box along with Pip? Or just kind of like keeping space?
I'm like right beside him, so I'll look next to inside the box.
Alma like kind of like looks over his shoulder, but she's not coming any closer.
Okay. Strix will take the other end and just kind of like keep y'all safe. As you take the flute out, you notice that it has engravings along the bottom of it. The flute itself is silver, but the engravings are in gold, almost like a flowing wind going down the holes of the flute. Valeska, you can definitely tell that it is ornate at the very least, your familiarity with instruments. But as you lift up the flute, you see this rectangular sky blue leather pouch with a flap over the top side and a sapphire inlaid in a clasp that is holding it shut.
Can I try and open the pouch?
Sure. You reach down and you grab the sapphire, you click it open, and you hear it snap.
Okay, I look inside the pouch.
You can. You look inside and you can see what looks to be a rather large set of cards.
Okay. Do I remember, as I'm looking at these items, do I remember anything at all about these?
Nothing. The only thing that you sense is this creeping, sincere feeling of fear looking inside the pouch.
Yeah, I'm gonna like quickly like close the pouch again.
Snap shut.
Kind of just take a deep breath, and then I put like the things back in the box, and then I just I put it in my bag, and then I kind of look at the others. Anyways,
How
should
did
we
you know
try?
that was there, Pip?
I just remembered it. Should we try and find the others?
I think that is a good idea. You know, when Asha and I and Ragavir also got separated in town, we had this rule where we would meet in the nearest tavern, or the biggest one. Perhaps we can find it?
That seems like a good idea.
Are you doing okay?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
It's okay to not be okay. And she's gonna pat Pip on the head. Well, why don't we go?
Yeah, that would be better if we could just start going.
Okay, I look to the other two. Well, I have never been here, but I suppose we should go together?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been here either. We could probably just follow our way to the port and go from there to the tavern.
I don't think we should go to the port.
I don't think so either.
Right. Sorry, Pip. Well, we can just go find the tavern then, like you said. Another way.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go look for the tavern?
Yeah.
Can I get an investigation check from whomever?
Investigation. I'm not good at investigation.
Investigation.
Are we all stupid? Is that what's
No,
happening?
no, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I got a 3 in it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
20.
Oh, nice.
Easy
Smart
enough.
lad.
1 second, sorry.
You're good.
So, you all gather up and follow Pip. Oops.
Me.
And you start heading off in a direction. Meanwhile, Hello, you three.
Hello. Okay, so as we're walking along, um, Asha's gonna turn to Ragavir and Cora, and we've got Gregory with us also. So it's unfortunate that we got split up. However, we do need to meet up at the tavern. I'm sure Velasco will go there. That's kind of a rule we have, right, Ragavir?
Ragavir just kind of nods, looks at Cora and just looks back at Asha and just nods silently. Yeah.
You did good, Cora, back there. Making our delivery not too wordy. And perhaps Valeska can give some tips on bartering, though.
On bartering, do you think I should have asked for more for the gold stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Always ask for a high price.
Okay.
We'll...
I didn't want them to be like, oh, actually, never mind. I changed my mind.
Oh, not to worry about that.
Okay.
Either way, it's free money, so you did good.
Okay.
Can I get a perception check from two of you?
Alrighty,
I can do that.
Perception.
Oh, fuck. I don't suppose I can do it at advantage since I've got my owl with me.
Haha, no.
Okay.
That's bad. That was real bad.
Rip us.
Alrighty.
We see nothing.
Incoming ambush.
You see lovely seagulls, and you hear them.
Ragavir's vibing.
Cat jam.
Question, Gray, sorry. Last session, am I remembering correctly, did they tell us where the tavern was, or did they tell us that they know where the tavern was?
They told you that there was only one, and it was pretty easy to find.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna look for the tavern, basically.
Sure. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Righty.
And just as an FYI, certain checks like this, like when you're looking for like a tavern or a specific shop, when I ask you to roll, it's an automatic success. Your roll just determines how long it takes.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
13. So yeah. You guys will find it after Pip's group.
Okay.
Do
That was
either of you have...
intimidation.
Sorry.
Ryan, what were you saying?
I said that was an intimidation check.
Scare him.
You know
Scare
what?
it out of him. Scare
I'm
it out of the
so
locals.
sorry. It's right next to it. Thanks for the catch there.
Did either of you have written down how much we made at the, like, selling that stuff? I had it written down, but I lost
Yes.
the paper.
I think
It's
I
in
have
the
it in.
stash.
I put it in stash.
Okay, cool.
Alright. The rest of you make your way towards the Calling Coast. Here, actually, for reference, I'm going to bounce you all over one more time, sorry. The inn you're going to is... Make sure I'm not going to drag the map. Right here.
Oh, okay.
For everyone who can see it, circle it. So, Alma, Strix, Pip, and Valeska, you all make your way in. Assuming you're going inside the building, or are you just waiting outside?
I'll go inside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow Bliska.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know where the entrance is.
It's at the bottom left.
There we go.
That's not good. We'll do this one, sure. Music. Clear. Play. You all make your way into the Calling Coast. You can see there are a couple of patrons here, some sailors, some regular individuals. You see that there is a bar and definitely space for people to sleep, but you don't happen to see anybody working behind the counter at the moment.
Alma's gonna turn to Valeska. So where exactly are they gonna meet us? Like, should we get rooms or?
If we are planning on staying here, our rule is just to meet at the nearest or the biggest tavern, usually the biggest one. We can take a seat.
Pip's kind of like staying close to Valeska, kind of like hiding behind her a little bit.
Yeah, she kind of like is aware of this and is using her skirt to like kind of hide Pip from view. She knows that he's feeling some type of way right now.
Certainly some type of way. You guys can pick a table.
Okay.
Oh, there's only 2 empty ones.
Sit myself here.
Also, too, Pip, when you ran away, you had Asha's, like, head cover on you.
Yeah. He's like hiding under the table. He's got that head cover and stuff. He's ready.
Asha's purple hair is all wild and out.
Can I get perception checks from Valeska and Alma?
Mm-hmm.
15.
That's a 6.
Just
Mm.
idly, just kind of like keeping an ear out, looking around. You don't pick up anything particularly of interest. You hear like casual conversation and stuff. You do hear some like hustle and bustle coming from behind the counter, but you don't see anything. And as for the groups of people that are just kind of idling around, it seems pretty par for the course. So you feel comfortable. Anything you want to discuss?
Nope.
I
Cora's
think
the one
Pip's
that
just
does
quiet.
Cora's the one that does most of Alma's talking, so no.
Pip's just quiet under the table.
You know, I never noticed how quiet you two are.
Are you referring to me? He says out from under the table.
No, not you, Pip. I feel like you are a budding conversationalist, but
Okay.
She just nervously looks over at Alma like
Alma's staring right back at her. Alma can play this game all day.
Good talk.
I think so. And we're all just staring at each other.
Yep.
Yeah, on occasion, Pip will go to your side of the table and peek out from under, and he just sees 2 eyes staring at you, and then he just like moves away.
Oh, they rolled a 6, baby. We're gonna sit here, and you guys are gonna just comfortably look at one another.
I memorize every detail on the front of Alma's armor while she doesn't speak to me.
Oh, hey, great. While they're staring in silence,
Yeah.
I should have had advantage on that perception check because enhance ability Owl's Wisdom was still up.
Oh. Oops.
Oops.
Oh, I guess
My bad.
You'll remember next time, huh?
Yep. Will it still be up by the time I get to the end?
Probably not.
Okay.
The armor like this will also have been wearing off as they enter.
Okay.
So
Valeska
do we?
just starts making. Oh wait, what are you gonna say?
So do we? Do we enter?
Oh, you'll
But-
get there.
Okay.
We have
Oh,
to
are we-
roleplay the 20 minutes while we wait for you.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting for.
Now you can arrive.
Now we can. Okay. I guess well, we need to find somewhere to stash the donkey, don't we?
Not necessarily. Depends on how long you plan on being in here.
Is there a place
You could probably
to
hitch him outside.
hitch him? Yeah.
He is hitched to a cart. He also a bonbon. So I mean, you can like tie him to a street post, sort of
Okay.
like a dog that's not allowed in the store. He just looks at you, watches you leave.
I pat Gregory on the head. We'll be right back. Valeska and the others should be inside, and okay. If anybody comes to try to take you, you scream as loud as you can, all right? And she has both of her hands on either side of his face. Yes, exactly. But louder, as loud as you can. And she ruffles his head, his fur on top of his head.
Alright. So do we enter?
Yep.
Yes.
You notice there's
Okay.
no bell or anything on the door. You just quietly enter.
Okay. And when I get in, do we roll perception?
You can if you want to.
I'm gonna. Because I have okay perception. I've got +4.
I'll go ahead and maybe I can redeem myself here.
I got 9.
Hey, 18.
Yeah.
I give you redemption.
Redemption.
You have a bit of a height, so you can actually see over the counter a little bit, and you see a little tail just kind of behind there, moving with stuff. You can hear a bunch of clattering.
Adorable friend.
Interestingly, you also notice one other thing. When you guys enter, the door doesn't close immediately like it's supposed to. Just kind of like lingers for a second and then shuts.
Can I? Would I understand why? Or
Only Ragavir notices.
okay. I'm gonna just bounce up to Alma and I'll be like, "Hey! Oh my gosh, you have no idea how." And then she stops herself and then she lowers her voice into a whisper.
While she's doing that,
remembering-
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Just outwardly?
Just as soon as I see that door close weird, Detect Magic.
Okay. You do detect magic.
Okay. And after looking around the room for a second and realizing how not wise it would be to shout out about money and at the middle of a tavern, she lowers her voice. She casts message on Alma and she's like, "We sold the stuff for so much. We've got almost 400 gold apiece."
Then do I
Alma
detect-
gives her a look of, really? Did you really count that right? Because she doesn't believe that it's actually 400, but she just pats Cora's shoulder.
And I cast message back to her, and I'm like, "I might not be the sharpest crayon in the container, but
What's a crayon?
elf crayons made out of leaves and stuff. Had them back at elf school."
I didn't go to elf school, or Alma didn't.
I know. That was out of character. But yes, do you really think that I could miscount that much?
Alma gives her a look of, yes. Yes, I do think that.
And Cora just kind of after a second is like, "Okay, yeah, that's fair," and shrugs her shoulder. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure Asha's the one who counted it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Alma's not going to believe you until she sees it, so.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Valeska. Hi, Alma, Strix. Where's Pip?
Welcome.
She
Welcome back.
she
Hey,
like
she-
motions like very she like barely even just whispers it, kind of more of like mouthing to Valeska as she says, "Where's Pip?" basically like mouthing it to her.
Alma points under
Oh.
the table.
We lost him, and then she looks under the table immediately, like raises an eyebrow at Asha, like he's down there.
She nods and like you see like as Alma and Valeska do that, she just like has a look of like relief and there's still a bit of tension on her face, but she like sits down next to Valeska quickly and closely. So what's our next course of action? What's the next on the agenda and the plan?
Did you finish up? Is
Yes,
everything okay?
everything is done here. We've finished everything. We have no more business here.
All right. Well,
Here, why are you?
seems like we don't want to be here.
Great. What time of day is it right now?
Probably looking at 6-ish in the evening.
You know, if we are feeling uncomfortable, we don't have to stay.
Pip kind of
Yeah.
like peeks out from under the table and he like waves a bit at Asha and then he's like, yeah, I don't like this place at all.
She nods at Pip, like. Well, what do you all want to do? We took care of business. Is there anything else we need to do here? Where do we go next?
Did they have any other jobs for us, or are we just hitting the road back to Kellium or wherever the fates decide to take us?
Well, don't you have those items you need to pick up from Callium, right?
I do. They
You
should be
don't wanna
ready right
keep-
now.
You don't want to keep that pretty lady waiting, do you?
Oh, I don't know.
Alma butts in like, we need to go back to Kolium. We need to.
Pip kind of like, he doesn't peek his head out from under the table, but you can hear him say, yeah, if I don't have spent that much on that sword and you're never getting it.
She kind of like chuckles and like covers her mouth as she chuckles.
Or like pipes up. Oh, but Alma, you can pay him back now. Well,
Hey, who?
oh, Pip lent Alma some money, I think, to pay for the sword.
Oh yes, Pip lent a couple of people money, did they not?
Oh yeah, I was giving people a lot of money. He says out from under the table, not peeking at us, so it seems like the table's talking to you.
First gonna be like, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna get. I have enough money for it now without like like thinking about what we just made. I'm gonna hand Pip 10 gold to pay him back for the Ember Leaf he bought me.
I don't need your money back, but if you're insisting...
Oh, I do it. Oh, I do insist.
Okay, it's mine then.
Okay.
You know, we should just make me the official money holder.
About that.
Well, I buy everyone everything anyways.
I mean,
That's
I did
not
just pay you
true.
that.
Asha bought me something.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy everyone everything. Because it makes me feel good.
Well, the next time I have money, I will let you know.
Okay.
Oddly fitting. You guys hear the sound of like little feet scurrying across the floor and then nothing, and then hear a land, and you see this little furry creature jump up onto the counter, looking straight at all of you. A little bit of foam kind of like curling up at the corners of the mouth, and just makes eye contact with, we'll go with Valeska. Buying people things, right? Huh? Coin? You, drinks, beds, anything?
Cora,
Bonbon, I think you have a friend. And she holds up Bonbon.
Bonbon's outside.
What? Oh, he's not?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Bring
he
that bitch
is.
inside.
He's with the cart.
Oh, I'm sad.
Cora just like pops up and she's like, "Oh my goodness!"
You see the equivalent of a red panda for Alan, with very long ears and a very bushy tail, and mouth kind of like jittering, as well as, you know, that little bit of rabies foam. If you have money, drinks?
I'll take do you have any food?
I can make food.
Okay,
What
and
kind
I'll
of food?
take
I
that.
don't have a lot of food.
I'll take that and whatever you'd recommend alcohol wise.
I've got a lot. I'll be back.
Okay.
Jumps off the counter. You scurry around.
He pours you rat poison.
She.
She.
I don't think he'd do that. He seems like a nice enough.
She.
She seems like a nice enough gal. I'm really curious what kind of, like, do I recognize what she looks like as anything I've seen before?
You've seen Pharrellin before.
Okay, what do I know about them?
Where Alma's from, they killed them for a living. Outside of that, they tend to live pretty stock standard human lives. They're just animal folk.
Okay. Wow. That's cool. It's been a while since I saw for Alan.
Are any... Could I, like, look around, and are any of the other patrons in the bar, like, or in the tavern looking our way? Are they kind of doing their own thing? Are they interested in us at all?
Give me 1 second, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so there's my stealth check.
Okay. You feel sneaky?
Okay, what's the other check that I need to make?
It's gonna be intelligence. Hello, Bug. I knew you'd come back.
Oh, fuck. Hey, it's not a natural one.
no.
It's not a natural
no.
one. Not natural. Because that's at a -2, so it's... I did roll a 3 first.
You do your best to
Head
kind of
empty,
like...
no thoughts.
you do your best to kind of like peer out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
But it's hard. You're trying to... With the aura and everything, you're just kind of... It's all a mixed match. Your best guess you got is like glamour of something. Maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
Can I vibe check
Alright.
the Pharrellin now that their back is turned?
You can't actually see them at the moment because the counter is bigger than them, but once they come back to give you your food, you can if you'd like.
Okay.
Other question.
Okay.
Did the other aura that I was picking up on, was that coming from the Pharrellin, or did that remain behind the bar when the Pharrellin jumped up there?
That is behind the bar.
And it remained behind the bar when the Pharrellin was on the counter?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Continue.
You kill that bitch?
Yep, he did.
Oh, ew.
Shut up. It's a bug, it's dead. We're good.
That was you, but like with Pip.
Oh,
What's that? Loud smack noise? It's dead.
We haven't gotten there yet. Soon.
No!
I'm a level 3 goblin!
I'm level 3 goblin!
You guys hear the sound of like a waitress, but like running and like the clinking of glasses and stuff, and you hear just little feet. She jumps up onto the table, sets down a tray, took the liberty of getting all of you a drink instead of just Cora, and then hands Cora a bowl, like a clay bowl. It's not really food, and you didn't specify, so she gave you what looks like poor man's Chex Mix.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, this looks really nice.
A lot of nuts and
Feels
pretzels.
like it. Yeah. Think
2 gold for the tray.
2?
2.
Yep. And she'll hand over 2 gold.
She takes one
I
in
shoot
each hand,
Alma, or I shoot Asha a look.
and you can see like the little raccoon hands. One takes a coin in each and kind of rubs it together, and the foam in the mouth kind of grows a little bit. Thank you. Jumps over the counter, goes back to doing whatever she was doing.
No? And Cora's gonna, like, take a sip of whatever she's drinking.
It's ale, not wine. Not fine, but weirdly tastes okay. It's more like shandy.
Should you really be drinking that, Cora? Because very recently you were blitzed.
Recently I was blitzed. I mean, haven't you ever heard of, drinking alcohol to get over a hangover, like a Bloody Mary type thing?
That doesn't mean it's a good idea.
It's just ale. It's not liquor. I won't have a lot.
Famous last words.
Hey,
Would the rest of you like to
You
enjoy
can't-
your drink?
this is Alma that's saying this, right?
Yeah, that was Alma.
Besides, and she kind of like winks and like does finger guns, at like a single finger gun at Alma, like kind of pointing but kind of playfully. I've seen you way drunker than I was last night. Remember that time in and she just like supplies like some random name of a tavern that they went to on their way here.
What happened there had nothing to do with me.
Look, no matter how much you say that, somehow I think that you're wrong.
Alma's just gonna sip her own drink in return.
Same deal, except for you. You're used to drinking the harder stuff. This is
Yeah.
fairly nice.
This is what?
Fairly nice.
Oh. But it's just ale.
It's like shandy.
Oh.
Somewhat yummy.
Cool.
What are the rest of you up to?
Trying to figure out what shandy is.
I'm just like she's looking around to see if, and like she's kind of just like feeling the vibe of the tavern, like seeing if other people are looking their way, seeing if they're kind of like doing their own thing.
For the most
was
part,
I-
no one's really paying you much attention.
Okay.
Was I able to catch something from the Fairland once they came back?
Yeah, that they're a Fairland. Because not a whole lot of other interest. Pretty stock standard.
I've seen Fairland before.
I would say yes. Probably towards Bardos.
If I look under the table, how's Pip looking when I do my little vibe check? Stable?
Stable, normal.
Well,
So what
whatever
does-
that was.
What does that guy on the table to the left look like?
It looks like a male drow. White hair. Just talking to his companion, though at a certain point he is going to look over at you and kind of like, you got a problem, buddy?
Does he say that, or does he just look like that?
He's going to like furrow the brow and like shake his head like, okay then. And like turn back to
Oh,
his
no, I'm not
companion.
like staring. I'm just asking you what he looks like at a glance. That's all.
I know.
Oh, fuck. Right. Okay. Got it. Got it.
But you don't notice any like remarkable features. You know, just looks like a drow.
What would we like to do?
I would really like to stay here, like a night before we have to go sleep on the ground. A couple more days, personally.
You want a bed too?
Discussing that right now. I'll let you know when we decide.
Well, I mean, if you're paying, currently my pockets say that all I can afford is to sleep on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it, Valeska. And she kind of looks at Cora, giving her a look like she like don't say anything. Like she's looking at her like.
can't be good. Do I see her?
Oh, I'm like sitting across the table from you.
Is the Farallon like staring us down right now?
She's staring at Cora.
Okay.
Cora's just gonna like kind of pop up and be like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Yeah, I just, you said you were thinking about it, so I'm just waiting.
Oh, right. I can just come over to you and let you know when we've decided if you want.
Oh, there's no need for you to walk. I can wait.
Okay. Well, it looks like we have, How much is a room?
How many people?
Do you have different sizes of rooms, or is it like just one or two?
I don't judge if you all want to share one bed. That's up to you. But, I pay per
okay.
people.
She kind of just looks around at everyone else, like, So, do y'all want to like share beds or rooms, or?
Yeah, we could do like we did before, a couple people to a room.
Good, and then we can just have one room, have 3, presumably Pip.
Yes, the little friend can stay with us. That is no problem.
For 6.5 people. She kind of grins at the Farallon and says that.
She stops like jittering and like tilts her head. How do you have half of a person?
Oh, he's just a really small dude.
That's a person.
He's
7.
outside.
What?
He's outside.
Oh, do you have a place where a donkey can be stored safely?
You can make one.
You can make one?
Yes.
Oh.
Just need to make sure that if we are to stay here overnight, that our donkey will be safe and no one will harm them or take them.
It'll be extra.
And how much will that be?
6 gold.
I don't know.
There's no stable in Port Glass.
Yes, perhaps. Well, Valeska, you can just use me as a pillow. You don't have to sleep on the ground, and we can just go sleep outside with the,
3 gold. She kind of like holds out her hand and just kind of like it shakes.
3. Let me think about it. I need to assess my financials. You understand, I'm sure?
She gives you like the little like raccoon hands out and just looks at you with really big puppy eyes.
You're quite cute.
Tail wags a little bit.
To call Farallon cute.
What is your name?
Ifriti.
What was that?
Ifriti.
Oh wow, that's a very nice name, Ifriti.
starts hopping back and forth, right foot, left foot.
Okay.
If you want, I can, like, I can pay for the rooms and you can pay for the stable.
Okay, how much for the rooms, Ifriti?
For 7 people?
Yes, for 7.
You can see her make a insight check.
Okay.
You can see her like hold up her hands and start like counting like 1, 2, 3, and her right eye starts twitching, and you get the feeling she doesn't actually know how to count that high. 10 gold.
10 gold. My,
It'd be for just 3 rooms.
Pay by person?
I believe they pay, yes, by person.
Hmm.
Alternatively, we could get a head start on our next,
Yeah.
area of interest.
It's probably a good idea.
The cart is empty now, Cora, so if you would like to sleep in the cart, we could, you know, make
She
it a little
kinda,
darker.
like, stamps her feet, like goes in a circle. 6 gold.
Are you the owner and proprietor of this inn?
You say proprietor, and her mouth opens a little bit, just kind of hangs there.
Hmm. Do you own this building?
Yes.
It's a very nice building. How did you come across it?
Um,
Has it been in your family for generations, or she's like trying to distract her and get her off the topic of money?
she like starts scratching the back of her head. I don't know. I came inside and no one told me to leave.
Oh, you have a natural talent for these things then. That is very good. Have you ever needed entertainment in your inns? Maybe bring in customers?
No. I'm the only one here.
What do you mean?
There's no.
I see quite a few people.
You stay here or nowhere. Start scratching her ear again, confused at your line of questions.
I suppose you're right. She just kind of like folds her arms like, all right.
What exactly is this? And she kind of just holds up her, ale. Like, whatever she's drinking.
Well, the sailors like, these orange circles. I don't... But if you crush them, they get wet, and I put that in the beer.
It's like, what looks like these orange circles?
The sailors like these...
Oh, oranges!
Oranges? Are you talking
You mean
about
like
oranges?
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you should try apples and oranges sometime. They can
What
be
is an
pretty good.
apple?
Oh, I guess they
Alaska's
don't
like,
have.
holy fuck.
Well, the apples, I guess, aren't as common around here. It's one of the fruits that we have up north. I'm sorry, I forgot that you don't have them very much here. Have you ever tried to make anything else? You have a real talent for, I guess, making things taste tasty.
I've tried other things. They didn't work very well. Rum doesn't go well with oranges.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Just kind of like idly like looks at each of you, and then looks at Alma.
Alma looks back at her.
Hey, Alma.
Are you making like a confrontational stare?
No, she's just staring blankly, like, when is this conversation going to end?
She catches on to your head empty, no thoughts, and gives you the same head empty, no thoughts. The ears kind of go back.
You know that pic that's like clown to clown communication.
Oh my
Not a
god.
single brain cell in sight with this one.
Can I try and figure out like what the whole like foaming at the mouth and behavior mean?
She only does it when you offer coin. You can get the figure. She's just greedy. Gets very
Oh.
excited.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we. Cora's gonna just stop talking and then look at Valeska kind of expectantly.
11 gold and the
Sure.
donkey can stay.
And the what?
11 gold and the donkey can stay.
Well, I thought there was 6 gold for the room and 2 gold for the donkey. Or was it 3?
Her right eye starts twitching and she goes back to her fingers. 9 gold and the donkey can stay.
Chip in a bit of gold for that. Well,
Enough-
obviously.
And you will make sure nothing happens to our donkey, correct?
Yeah, he'll stay in the basement.
In the basement?
How are you gonna get him out?
Don't think donkeys like to climb stairs.
Kind of like bites her lip and starts thinking really hard and squints. Kind of like
Oh, we
Cromwell
could-
when she starts doing a lot of math.
We could invite him here and he could sit at the table with us.
You know, this is very inconvenient. Perhaps we should stay elsewhere.
Yeah.
She gives you a head empty look and just the vibe in her eyes just says, "You can't Karen me."
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I will.
Um.
9 gold.
Valeska
Did you
leans
want any
over
of
on an
these
elbow.
pretzels?
Valeska leans over on an elbow to Asha and whispers in Vistani, "I'm not about to be fleeced by someone who doesn't know what the fucking orange is."
Asha just nods and responds, so shall we camp tonight? In the same language. Whispering back to her.
Afridi kind of like waddles up in between the two of you and just looks up at both. Eyes just kind of go back and forth.
So, Alba, do you want some of these pretzels?
Oh, little one, little Afridi, do you have a jerky or something?
That's like the stringy meat, right?
Yes, it's good for, long trips.
Sort of.
I see.
Can we just make a decision, please? Because this is the worst. Sitting here. Almost
You
like
guys
losing
really-
him.
Like, almost, like, Cora's just gonna kind of look at Valeska and Asha and be like, I mean, if you guys don't want to spend that much money, we can camp.
I physically cannot.
Okay.
Point Ragavir just sighs and he pulls out his coin purse and just pulls out 9 gold and hands it to the Farallon.
She holds out her hand, you drop it in, she drops 1 coin, drops all of it to grab the 1 coin, and then picks up the rest.
It kind of like lets out a sigh as soon as they leave, and it's like, you'd never get them to go away.
Are we really staying here?
It looks like it. We can leave early in the morning. Maybe go to bed early, rise up early? And she, like, looks around to the rest of the group, like...
Sounds like a plan.
How do you feel, little one? And she doesn't look under the table, but she just says it.
I don't know. I don't feel too panicked right now. But
You feel okay?
I still don't. I feel fine. I just don't think it's a good idea in general to just stay here. But we can stay the night. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. Well, in that case, do you mind staying with me?
Yes, I want to stay with you.
Okay.
You guys hear a bunch of clattering, a bunch of things kind of like clacking together, and then you see Afridi come around the corner, carrying what looks like a bunch of wood under her arm and a hammer.
Oh my god.
No.
Runs outside.
Oh my god. I love this. I love her.
For a
She's
couple
too good
minutes,
for
you just
this
hear. You hear that for however long you sit there and listen to it.
Oh my god.
Do any of the other patrons seem like confused about the noise?
They see Afridi like take off, and they're just like, "Yeah, that's par for the course." Surprisingly, for a rundown pirate sailor town, they all see her leave and don't immediately rush the bar counter. Seems to be some level of respect for the bartender
Good.
and tavern
Love
keep.
that for her.
Probably afraid she'll knife him.
It probably, I don't
Fucking
understand why.
scoop their eyes out with the spoon.
I don't understand. It seems like you were kind of making fun of that for Alan.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just kind of got the feeling that you thought he was like really dumb.
Oh, I think she's endearing.
I just don't appreciate being swindled.
I mean, I think that's swindling.
You can call it what you like, but I recognize it when I see it.
Price was very steep.
Same as swindling person. I mean, you can choose to say somewhere. It's not like she was misleading us on like the product we were getting. It was just a price that we didn't particularly like.
Yes, for example, storage for Guri back in Kalium was a couple silver.
Oh well.
Well, how much were the rooms in Kalium? Fuck, sorry.
You guys never paid.
Yeah, we danced.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
You gather she is stupid and doesn't know numbers, but she also like factored in the fact she's going to currently build a stable. So,
Yeah.
which essentially is going to be like a fence that is not straight whatsoever.
Did she give us the keys to our rooms yet, or are we just...
She hasn't given you
Love
anything, no.
Oh, she's still making... Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fast forward if you guys want. If you guys have nothing to say to one another, I don't want to discuss any of it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say.
Okay.
I'm just gonna share my pretzels with Alma if she wants, and Strix.
Yeah, Ragavir doesn't have anything. Like, he's curious about what's going on with Pip, but he doesn't have anything to say to Pip while he's under a table.
Okay.
If anyone wants to enter a staring contest with Alma, by all means.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna probably do the standard. Like, even if she's in a staring contest with someone else, like, Cora's just gonna do the whole standard talking at Alma, and like getting like one-word responses. It's pretty standard by now. Y'all have seen it.
Alaska kind of like props her chin up in her hands, like both of them, and just like stares at Alma, like just stares through her. She's actually very good at like giving someone the fucking stare.
Oh, Alma's staring right back, but she had empty no thoughts. Nothing you can air do will get through to her.
After about 3 minutes of no blinking, Valeska, you're just kind of like, God damn, my eyes are starting to hurt, and you like lift up your hand
because
and wave
I
it a
see all
little
the
bit, and you
stuff
realize
floating around Alma.
you realize Alma just straight up went into trance.
Oh, she is resting. That is tricky. She goes and like boops Alma on the nose.
Alma comes out of trance like, see, I won. I told you.
I don't know if cheating is considered winning, but perhaps this round.
It's winning, because I won. So
Head major empty.
no thoughts. Like, what's the thing that like floats around in desert? That's what's in her
Tumbleweed.
head.
It's like it's like one of those screensavers where like you watch and you hope that the thing just like bumps into the corner.
Her pupils are just a fucking loading
And then
symbol.
when it does bump into the corner, there's a coherent thought.
Bloop.
It's not even a coherent, it's just one word. Hungry.
Hungry.
And then, occasionally, like, Cora will be like, "Hey, Alma, you still there? You listening to me?" And I'm assuming Alma just kind of goes, "Mm-hmm."
But the rote answer is, yep, sounds good.
We see a
She's
pretty...
heard all your stories to know exactly where to say yes and no.
Oh my god. Alma soundboard.
Oh my god.
Yes, how interesting. How could she?
It's like the over the.
No way.
Like,
What happened next?
Oh my!
You guys all watch a Free run back in. Fur, like partially soaked, sits up on the counter, grabs like a gallon of water, and just starts chugging.
What a hard little worker.
I'm going to check on Gregory real quick. I'll be right. All right.
That is a good idea, actually. I'm going to go with Asha and check on Bonbon too.
It's a horrible thought, and it's not actually real, but I thought it would be really funny, so I'm gonna say it anyway. You all watch outside, and all the planks of wood are just bolted straight into Grigory.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we
Kip
go
kind
to
of like freaks out when they leave. He's just like rapidly like wagging his tail under the table, and then he like kind of crawls in between Alma's legs.
So we go check on.
What'd you say, Alma?
Oh, she just awkwardly pats his head.
You both
How
go
does
outside. Your cart is currently like over here. Grigory and Bonbon is currently sleeping on the floor. Grigory is just kind of standing, looking around.
All right. How do they look? Okay.
They look fine. Grigory looks a little hungry.
Oh my gosh.
God, no.
Do you think a ration will work?
Feed the donkey saltines.
Ragavir's gonna step
Isn't
out.
there like dried bread in there?
Ragavir's
Yes.
gonna step out and join them.
What do you think about... I don't feel comfortable leaving Bonbon out here.
Can Bonbon come inside? How big is Bonbon now?
Like the size of a pony now, right?
He's like the size of like a golden retriever.
Oh fuck.
A little bit wider.
Well, I told Gregory to shout very loudly if anyone does anything bad to them.
You can also like partially see like what looks like the beginnings of a stable being built over here.
So Ragavir's going to step back from Bonbon and cast Goodberry
Bonbon perks up,
and feed Gregory and Bonbon each one Goodberry.
bites your hand off.
Hee hee.
He nips you a little bit. That's true.
But
The
while
whole
he's,
mouth goes around the hand.
while he's doing
Uncomfortable.
that, he's going to say to Asha and Velasquez, just like, just a heads up, there's somebody under an illusion, drow man, table to the left of ours.
What do you mean under an illusion? Like he is not a drow, or
I do not know.
They're disguising
can-
themselves.
There is illusion magic on him.
Also,
I can check.
I checked for magic when we stepped through the door because I saw the door close weird and I thought somebody invisible was following us. But
Mm.
I didn't pick up on that. I just thought some protective magic behind the bar and illusion magic on the drow.
we need to be very careful in this town. I'm very uneasy, and
I'm not
I
Do you
saying
think it is
something.
worth? Oh, sorry.
it's so funny. I'm sorry. Just seeing a Freedy just like run past us. Sorry.
I'm not saying it's something we need to investigate, but I am saying it's something we need to keep an eye on.
Well, if you would like me to investigate, then I can do that. But I will have to essentially stare daggers at him in order to do
Yeah.
so, which I am not sure if it is advisable in a part such as this one.
Cora,
No.
can you make a wisdom check?
Wisdom check?
Cora.
Just a straight up check. Oh,
Cora.
Cora,
Fuck.
not Cora.
Okay.
Let's not poke the bear, or let's not poke a hornet's nest. But let's just keep an eye on it.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a
no.
natural
Oh,
one.
no.
Head empty, no thoughts.
Yes, I agree
No,
with that.
mouthful.
We should not poke any bears or hornets, and we should be very, very cautious and aware of our surroundings.
A hornet lands on your shoulder.
Can I smack
stop
it and
it.
fucking kill it?
Instant.
It's like One Punch Man with a mosquito.
Did something happen while I was gone? I know that I was not with you. You seem to be very on edge. I mean, it is understandable in a place like this, but did something specific happen to make you feel this way?
She looks around outside. Is there anyone near us at all?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
21. You do see one person walking not towards you. Like has gone past you at this point. It's probably like over here, going this way.
Okay.
But other than that,
So no one is like there doesn't seem to be anybody who's trying to listen to us, correct?
I mean, Afridi is listening. She's
Oh,
every time you and Valeska. She doesn't really care about Ragavir, but every time you and Valeska talk, you hear it's like, and then you start talking and it stops, and then you stop and you hear.
Nosy.
well, how about we just get a good night's rest and I've never been to this town before, so I feel very uneasy here. The unfamiliarity, and I quite enjoy camping as well. So,
Well, let us enjoy the bed for the night then, and we will see about getting back on the road.
Yes.
I want that shield.
Yes, I also like to try to get some items myself. Shall we check on the stable? Or the
Yes.
provisions for Gregory?
Yeah, let's do the stable.
How's it looking?
Gregory's fed. He's got a good berry. He's fed for the day.
You're looking at
IKEA.
the strange equivalent of like a cardboard box but made of wood. The door is not complete. However, if Gregory were inside, he would not get rained on and no one would be able to see him.
Hmm?
Oh, that is thoughtful.
Very nice, Afriti. I really appreciate it.
Winded. She's been going hard for like 3 hours at this point.
See,
God.
Asha pulls out 1 gold and give it to her. Here you go. You're putting in so much effort, so a token of my appreciation.
Grabs it immediately.
And she smiles at her.
She gives you like a wide-eyed like fox grin. On both sides, it kind of looks like a Joker smile. It's very awkward, but genuine.
Very good. So it seems Gregory is in good hands here, and we shall stay here for the night.
She nods a lot. She's not talking a whole lot because she's doing that dog thing where they have to pant.
Uh-huh.
Shall we wait for you to give us the keys, or should we see ourselves into a room, or?
She gets up off the ground, her knees wobble a little bit.
Oh, you're just going?
She's so fast. Love her. Love her.
You hear the rattling of like metal, and she just throws a ring of keys.
And try to catch it.
Make a dex check.
Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Dex check.
You walk up and you're like, oh, I can get that. Hit the corner of the table, catch it, and fall and hit the floor.
Oh.
Well, Asha is embarrassed.
Velasca pretends like she didn't see.
I like get up and kind of dust myself off. Well, I've got keys for us for our rooms.
Oh,
How many keys are there? There's 3 or 2 or
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 keys on the ring.
Oh, okay.
She literally just gave you the keys to the building.
Oh, fucking fuck. We only were gonna use 2 rooms, right? Or 3 rooms? Okay, I take 3 of the keys off and I go and return the rest of the keys to her. You gave us too many, but here you are.
He's got another gallon of water. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And we will be sure to tell people of your fine establishment on our travels. In hopes that it will bring you many visitors.
Smiles at you again.
She smiles back.
Goldfish.
All right. Shall we turn in early? She like smiles awkwardly.
I'm gonna look over at Alma and just kind of give her a look. Like, are we sharing a room?
Yes. Why wouldn't we?
I'm just making sure. I don't know. I could have like, done something in the last day to made you decide that you hated me and never wanted to spend time with me again. Or, and she kind of like leans forward and like bats her eyelashes like, obnoxiously, playfully, or you could have fallen in love with me in the past day and suddenly decided that you didn't want to sleep next to me anymore because it hurt your heart so much.
Alma gags. Blech. Disgusting. We are in public. Please act like an elf.
Oh!
You didn't even grow up with elves. No, shut up.
You did.
Yes? So how would you know what elves act like?
My parents are elves.
Just that they are not the standard for all elven society.
And you are?
Well, I
Oh,
like to
shit.
think so. And she just kind of like grins.
Velasca's got a hand over her mouth, but is leaning forward like, this is spicy.
Like, spill the tea, girl.
Like they're not even like really fighting. They're just like
Yeah.
like, playing with each other.
This is the longest you've ever heard Alma speak in one moment.
Asha kind of gives Valeska a look of like, oh, like there's something here. And
Yeah, she kind of looks at her eyebrows.
yeah, she waggles her eyebrows back. Yeah.
Oh, please, Alma, just admit it. You're in love with me.
Ragavir's keeping an eye on the other patrons to see their reactions to this outburst.
You know, I could get started on a ballad for you two if you want.
Hey,
A what?
A ballad?
Oh, I thought you said ballot, like voting ballot, and I got confused. Okay.
All
we gotta make sure the fans approve.
Her
For
ballads
the,
are quite good.
For the rest of the patrons, the girls aren't paying much attention, but the guys have their full attention.
I killed them all.
I'm just gonna not, like do the same of kind of like somewhat obnoxious like batting of my eyelashes.
Alma's frowning at every single one of them.
Oh, don't be shy. I'll get it out of you one day. And she goes back to like her seat and starts sipping on her drink.
I'm gonna like scoop down under, like crouch down into the table and kind of like look down under at Pip and kind of whisper, "Are you ready for bed?"
As you kind of crouch down to the table and say that, you hear Gregory kind of freak out a little bit outside.
Ragavir immediately storms out. Immediately. She's good. She goes charging out of there.
I'm coming with Ragavir.
He's already brandishing his quarterstaff.
Ooh, I hate this.
Pip's like blinking because like, did everyone hear the screeching or?
Yeah, everyone heard it. It's loud. It's a donkey.
Yeah, so Pip doesn't really respond. He just kind of like blinks.
Yes. Oh no.
I will
This was
follow
my
out
worry.
as well.
Okay.
Alma blinks back at Pip.
One eye
Pip
and
like
the other.
looks at all. I was about to say stop. No, stop. I was about to say he looks at Alma and then blinks one eye and then the other.
You all get outside, and you see Grigory facing away from you all and just straight out towards the east, past the coast. And as you all step outside, some of you brandishing weapons like, who's fucking with my donkey? You don't see anybody, but you do see off in the distance, in the night sky, bright lights just far away.
The same kind of lights that people saw before, the purple light?
No, this one is red.
Do I recognize what it is at all?
You would. You're pretty used to what fire looks like. But very, very far away.
Can I see what distance, like, is it
we're,
like,
we're talking miles.
well, like, towards Callium, or
Other direction.
up north? So that big town up north, huh?
Oh no, I know what that is.
Yeah.
No.
Pouring out for everyone who died there.
Yeah. Oh man.
I feel like the world just lost like a very sexy druid for some reason.
no.
My heart feels so heavy.
What are you guys talking about?
This is in the one shot.
Well,
Yeah.
that was in character as well.
Oh, okay.
I figured it was in the one shot.
While I'm inside, I didn't say anything. I'm just like Pip.
No. That was, yeah.
Yeah, Pip doesn't know what's going on, but like he nods at Asha.
After a couple more moments, those of you who are outside watch the sky kind of ignite again, and like a big flare. A couple moments pass, and you feel like a soft breeze just kind of pass by you.
Oh, fuck.
And the light in the distance starts to settle slowly.
Depression.
Oh, go ahead.
No, just depression.
Oh. Are the patrons inside the tavern like doing anything?
No, not really. They were curious as to what the donkey noise was, but they saw you all stop outside and they're just kind of like, oh, whatever.
And we can't see like the redness from inside?
No. You'd have to go to a window or something.
Ragahair's
like-
gonna move to comfort, what's his name? Grigory. And settle him down.
Make an animal handling check. Yeah, you get him.
Okay.
And the DC was like 5. I just wanted to see if
Yeah.
you roll really bad again. Actually, at this point in the night, some of the patrons have just left. But nothing
What
else.
time is it then?
We're looking at about like 9:30 p.m. -ish. You guys have been here for a few hours.
Y'all ready to go ahead and rest for the night?
Oh yes, I'm very, very much ready to rest. Very tired. Very long day.
Yeah, me too.
I'll like wrap my red like fabric thing, a part of my outfit, around Pip and scoop them up. And they're still wearing my little like headscarf, and I'm just gonna like hold them like a baby, all bundled
Yeah.
up in that.
Just bear in mind, Bib is like almost 4 feet tall, so he's not a toddler.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's right.
But
Okay.
he's baby.
I put it around
Big
Pip's
baby.
shoulder then. I put it around Pip's shoulder.
Yeah,
then.
and he also got his cloak too. Yeah.
And Cora's just gonna chill with Alma.
Right. The stables wraps up. It's fine enough. What'd you say,
Okay.
Alma?
Oh, I was just gonna say, oh no, like Alma's getting ready to go to her room.
Yeah, I will follow her.
Alright, pick
She's
one.
gonna hold out her hand for a key from Asha. Is that who grabbed him?
Oh yeah, I gave you guys the keys. Like as soon as she got him, she handed
did.
she put down like 3 keys.
Okay. Cool.
Done. One problem solved.
We just pick one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ragadeer. Doesn't have a bed buddy.
I've got Strix.
I know, but Strix isn't here today.
I'm
Oh.
sitting in the chair, rocking back and forth in it.
Are there any? There's not anything in these chests, are there?
No, you can think of it like a store your stuff kind of deal.
Okay. I'm gonna still like keep all of my stuff on me, and I'm gonna make sure the door is locked before sleeping.
Can both of you make a perception check? You and Alma.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't mean to click that.
22. Yeah.
Okay. As you go to like close the door, you kind of feel it like catch on something, and then it shuts.
I go and
So-
check like what it catches on.
Sure. You open the door back up and kind of look around.
Like,
Did it say-
like a person stopped it, or like it caught on like you know, if you like leave a book in front of a door versus like if someone tries to stop it, like which one was it?
It's hard to tell. It just like stopped, like on the other side of the door.
Okay. Oh, on the
Maybe-
other side.
Is there anything on the other side of the door at all?
You open the door and look. You don't see anything.
Can I do Divine Sense? Alma is immediately suspicious, especially after what happened with Pip.
Okay. You use Divine Sense. You don't detect anything.
With the door open, I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
I
Oh,
just give Alma a look, and I'm just kind of like, something's going on here.
before he goes to bed, Ragavir is gonna go out and feed Bonbon a second level spell.
Okay.
Just cast like enhance ability on himself and let Bonbon nom it.
He eats it. He
And then go back
appreciates-
inside and yeah, go to sleep.
Okay. Ooh, I can change the music at this point.
I'm just gonna kind of like close the door and like look at Alma, and I'm gonna cast message and say
Two.
we need to. Huh?
Two. You're casting it at Alma?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm casting it at or to Alma.
Okay.
The door caught on something. I think something's going on. It did this whenever we came in too.
You wouldn't know that.
Well, I saw Ragavir like doing. Okay, well never mind. Then disregard the second half of that. And I close the door and I lean against it and I just kind of look around the room to see if I can see any distortions or anything.
Does it catch again when she tries to close it?
Nope, it just shuts. I'll just use your 22 for the sake of brevity.
Okay.
Look around. You don't see anything. Nothing unusual.
Okay. I cast. I'm gonna cast message through the wall at Ragavir, which I can do with message as long because I know him.
Roll a d8.
Hmm?
Roll a d8.
Okay.
It may go to someone else.
7.
So you catch him.
Okay, and I say, I think there's someone in the room with us. And I'm kind of like covering my lips as I talk. Someone invisible, the door caught on something. Because he knows magic pretty well. So that's why I would ask him.
So
Okay.
Ragavir hears this.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, checking something real quick. And he is going to immediately step out of the room and come and knock on the door.
Okay. And I go and let him in.
He's going to barely just like open the door just enough to let himself through and then close it behind him.
Okay.
and he's going to cast Detect Magic. Anything?
Nothing you're not used to.
Okay then. And then I'm going to look around and
Is someone there?
oops, cancel. Hold on. Ah. He's going to cast he's going to motion for Cora to come and stand next to him, and he's going to stand here. He's going to motion for Cora to stand next to him.
Yeah, like that.
Yep. And then he's going to cast Entangle, which fills up a 20-foot cube, or up to a 20-foot cube, so it fills up the rest of the room that I've highlighted there
Okay.
with grasping vines that he conjures from up beneath the floorboards.
You watch all the vines and brambles kind of sprout out of the wood and just entangle the bed and the chest and the walls. Just kind of
Does he
grip.
notice anything?
Nope. Is entangle concentration?
It is concentration.
Okay, so detect magic fades.
Yep.
Entangle goes. Don't see anything.
No, what's
And he just kind of like sweeps his staff in a circle about him.
You bonk Alma.
I'm gonna do a minor illusion, and I'm gonna kind of like spread it out to where it's in this 20-foot cube, kind of like just. Well, I'm gonna go 5 feet at a time actually, because that's the like a 5-foot cube. That's the limit of how big I can do for minor illusion. But I'm gonna make it look kind of like a shower of dust, presuming that I might be able to see something through it. And I'm just gonna travel it all the way around this cube.
You pass it along. Doesn't
Huh?
seem to catch or merge with anything unusual. You guys spend the better part of like 20 minutes doing this.
Hang on.
And I didn't notice anything like moving within that difficult terrain created by entangling vines,
Nope.
or by entangle, or anything.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Um,
look at Alma and I'm going to say, I think we should take turns trancing tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good. Alma's gonna step outside into the hallway really quick.
Okay.
Are the other bedroom doors also open?
The ones across from you, yes. Strix's door is also open.
Can I do divine sense again?
Sure. Nothing.
I'm suspicious. Okay.
Valeska,
Yes.
you see, one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to camp was because now we're all split up in these rooms, and it's gonna be very difficult to do a watch, in a place that I feel very uneasy in.
See
Maybe.
that. If I could maybe put your mind at ease. I could give you a reading.
Okay,
Huh?
that might help.
What's that?
Oh, Pip, have you ever had a reading?
I don't know what that means.
Well, she's going to, like, kind of sit on the bed cross-legged and, dig through her pack. And, she's gonna pull out, her Taroka deck and just kind of, like, start shuffling it, looking at Pip. Well, I can draw 3 cards. It is my most simple reading, but, it is what most people need.
What does it do?
The first one will tell you of your past and how your life has been going up to this point. The second one will show you what your future, what your present has currently available to you, and the third will show you what your future has to hold. Do you care to know these things? Some people find comfort in this, and she keeps shuffling.
Oh yeah, sure, why not? But Asha, do you want to go first?
Okay. She kind of like sits down on the bed opposite of Valeska.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna do my actual reading.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, do you want to do a reading?
No, you go ahead.
I mean, if you want to do a reading, man.
I'm just looking at the cards right now and
I have
figuring out what is applicable.
I have an idea of what I want to do for Pip, but Asha, I will see.
You can do your actual cards, it's fine.
I can do
Just-
what?
You can do your actual cards. Just understand that like what she pulls is like
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily applicable.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it that way. Go nuts.
All right, hang on.
Are you okay, Mr. Squiggles? Hi, baby.
Why is that me? Meanwhile, Pip's kind of just like going around the room, like he's running around rapidly. He seems like
You know what
It's
would be
raring to go.
fun? Do a tarot reading with your new deck of cards.
No, fuck you.
What's your new deck of cards?
no. By the way, question: is there like a lock of any kind on this chest, or is it just like a chest you can put stuff in it?
You unlocked it.
What's the chest? I thought it was a little pouch.
No,
no,
the one
the
in
chest
the one in the
is
room.
Oh, the chest is you can just open it.
Like for storage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping a close eye on his bag. He's got it like in front of his body. He's doing that thing with like a backpack where you have it in front of you instead of in back of you.
What are the other group doing while she's pulling cards?
I'm gonna like go outside and kind of like just look around and do my best to try and figure out where where that catch might have come from. Like just around the door.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. I made an 8.
Weirdly, it's very clean, which gives you 2 impressions. One, Ifriti cares a lot more about her job for some reason, and 2, she does a pretty adequate job of keeping everything uptight. Given the fact you haven't seen anyone else working here, it's kind of impressive.
Okay. Alma's gonna turn to Ragavir and be like, should we actually stay here or should we just skedaddle?
Well,
Ragavir?
and
I'm not sure.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna go and go up to the bar and I'm going to say, by the way, I'm sorry to bother you, but
Hmm?
there was this like weird catch like on the door as like I was going into my room, but I couldn't figure out why. I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
All of the doors should close normally. I can take a look.
If you don't mind. I just didn't know if you had any sort of like magic around this place or anything like that.
Regular, you see a little furry head kind of like plop, come into the door frame, and then sit next to the door and just start running her hands up and down the door. Takes a
Do you
step
see
back,
anything?
holds the corner of the door, and just slams it. No, it shuts.
Do you have any like magic spell or anything around this place by any chance?
She squints her eyes at you. Why?
Well, we just got a like kind of weird feeling about it is all. That's why I was wondering.
It is very safe here. She keeps like
And I
glaring at you.
Yeah, can you research it yet?
yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying it's your fault. That's not what I was. I'm just worried for my safety. I don't know if there's like some sort of like invisible force like following me around or whatever.
There shouldn't be. She seems a little conflicted at the continuing line. For the insight checks, she just seems uncomfortable with that specific question. Like, is there something magical here? Like, can be interpreted in a few ways.
Is there something? Are you magic?
Maybe?
Yes.
Her right eye starts twitching again. She gets confused.
Do you have anything else magic here?
I don't... Are you trying to rob me?
Listen.
No.
I'm worried about my own. I'm gonna
She
put
takes
like
like
my
a
hand.
karate stance towards Ragavir.
I'm gonna just kind of kneel down and I'm going to like have both my hands up in like a surrender motion. I'm not trying to rob you. That's not my style. You seem like a pretty nice like gal and I'm not trying to like do any harm to you. I'm just concerned for my own safety. That is all.
The other group, you all hear a door slam.
What was that? And he like kind of like opens the door a little bit.
I like quickly jump up and follow after Pip.
Oh.
I kind of like pull Pip back. I'm like, Pip, wait.
Okay. A slam.
I peek out.
You
Do I see anything?
You see Cora with her hands up and Afridi taking a combat stance, sort of. It's very... Obviously doesn't use her hands to fight towards someone else in the room.
What is going on? She kind of like tilts her head.
She looks at you and she says in their native tongue, "We most definitely should have camped." And she like steps out. What is going on?
Afridi kind of like looks at Cora, then Ragavir, then Asha, then Cora, then Ragavir, then Asha. Puts one arm towards Ragavir, the other hand towards Cora, and then points her tail at Asha.
It's
rob
fine.
you.
There's nothing going on.
What do I need to do to convince you? I don't want your money. I don't want or anything. I just want to know if there's some weird invisible magic shit going on.
Invisible magic? What are you talking about?
It's a long story. And you seem like you're uncomfortable with this question, so I need you to give me the truth. Give it to me straight.
I don't need to give you anything. She starts like shuffling around you against the wall.
You need to give me the truth. That is
Hey,
all
yeah,
that I want from you.
Cora, just needs to stop. Calm down.
Hops up on the counter and like pokes around, just like keeps eyeing you from the corner.
Ragnar just like smiles and waves.
Asha looks so confused, like she has such a confused look on her face, like what?
Alma can't see around Ragavir right now, so she just hears this conversation.
Get out of the way, lizard.
Okay. So Ragnar's just like, oh,
Oh,
all right.
Sorry.
I'm
Alma's gonna turn to Asha and just be like, I think we should leave here.
Yes, I agree. Did somebody slam a door? We heard a door slam. Well, I don't
I forgot her name. The little Farrellin did it.
I see. Perhaps we have overstayed our welcome here. Besides, split between 3 rooms makes it very difficult to have a proper watch.
Yeah, I think we should get out of here. I guess we should go
Fine.
tell Pip and Valeska.
Let's how about this? Let's meet in our room and we can figure out this situation there, maybe?
Okay. And Cora's just like on alert, like watching her, like to see any weird movements or anything.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I think I caught Alma on accident.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
There she is.
Alma's also here.
I went to go highlight all of the tokens as you moved, and it just like instantly deleted Alma. I was like, oh.
Dang.
I'm gonna shut the door.
It explodes.
Now that is a lot of people. Do all of you need guidance, or
Does
usually I charge for this sort of thing? And she's like scooping her cards up at this point.
Does the door catch again? Sorry.
No.
Okay.
No. We need to have a team meeting. We need to have a team meeting. I think we need to really discuss what we would like to do.
I think we should get out of here. I don't like. There was my door caught on something, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And that sounds stupid, but I don't know. It just kind of freaks me out, man. Weird magic
front door. Same thing happened with the front door when we came in.
shit. Right.
Someone invisible is tailing us, I think.
Well, then I think there is good reason for us not to stay. And she sits up from the bed and just kind of puts the cards away.
Okay, so shall we pack up and head out of town then, I guess?
Okay. Sounds good.
That sounds good to me.
Asha has a look on her face like big yikes. Like this is like this whole town is just yikes. She just has a look on her face like.
Well, if we are going outside, Valeska is going to recast Armor of Agathis.
I see.
I see.
Bonbon eats it through the wall. Okay.
Well, are we going then?
Yeah. I assume. I was assuming that we left.
Yeah.
So we.
Yeah.
Yep.
We gather Bonbon and
Goody
Gregory
goody.
and
Goody.
and we get the fuck out of Dodge.
Sure. Can
Sadly
you guys...
closes my tab.
Ifriti, thank you for your hospitality. Perhaps next time we will see you on much better terms. I wish you well with your business here.
I'll miss you.
I will miss you as well. And she smiles at her, like genuinely gives her a smile.
She smiles back.
And now you have a lovely stable for future visits, you know?
No one ever brings horses here.
Well, now you'll be prepared. And next time we come, Gregory will have a place to stay.
She nods.
Are you all coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I
Yeah,
wasn't moving my token, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
assume I'm behind
already
you.
on the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get a marching order for this direction being the front?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, which
Okay.
direction in the front?
This way.
The left.
Left is right. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna say Ragavir's bringing up the rear.
Okay.
I'll probably go ahead and stand behind Alma.
I'm in front of Valeska.
Oh. I'm like trying to like
On
hide
the
in
move.
between everyone.
You
so-
guys can go
move.
shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
doesn't have to be
I'll
single
I'll-
file.
I'll be shoulder to shoulder with Alma.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Great.
forget Strix.
Yeah, we're Strix.
Strix is back in the room. No.
Strix is standing there.
She's been
so
sleeping a
close
lot
again.
more.
I
She came back from the
Menacingly.
dead.
just hasn't been the same since the accident.
Oh,
Spaces out a lot.
Yeah. There's a
She's
TBI involved.
insane.
It's kind of nasty. I'm in
Okay.
danger.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. You guys start walking through the city in the dead of night.
Folks
Not
around.
a whole lot of hustle and bustle, but you can still hear things from the dock. Sailors still at work, either offloading or loading. You can hear some noise coming from a bar. Would be up this way. So, what are we doing? If you wanted to get out of the city, it'd be a straight shot.
I'm gonna, while we're walking, just as a note, I'm gonna pull my cloak around, my coin purse and my belongings and stuff.
Okay.
Did you guys hand out the money to us yet, or no?
Nope.
not yet. No.
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 I think Asha's carrying it.
I'm looking around. Like, I'm always guarding my shit too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I travel a lot. I'm just like, I'm an urchin. I know what other people be doing.
Mhm.
Been there, done that. I'm making my way downtown. Looking around as I'm walking. Like as we pass any kind of little alleyway or like right as we get up to it, I'm like looking, walking very cautiously forward.
Okay. You guys will kind of follow along in your cart. As you get to right about here, looking down the alleyway, you see two figures.
I'm in danger.
Haha, I'm in danger.
This is not good.
You see a figure talking to a much larger figure, an ogre of sorts. Make a perception check.
Ooh.
Everyone?
No, Asha, because she's leading.
Okay.
21. You see the ogre's talking to a cloaked figure, both using somewhat of a hushed voice, but you do see a orc in a cloak speaking up to this ogre. Don't really make out much of what they're saying, but you do see them.
Wait, the cloaked figure is an orc?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see it's an orc. I take note of it, but I mind my own business and keep us walking.
Okay. The rest of you can notice these two figures. But continue moving. As you get to right about here, you notice another figure kind of step around the corner, And as soon as she steps around, just immediately looks at you and kind of tilts her head and starts approaching. Anyone doing anything?
Do I recognize
I'm
her?
immediately like moving like to cover Pip. Like,
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna. Do I recognize her?
No.
Okay.
You do see someone with very tan skin, simple breastplate, great axe on the back that's made out of like gnarled wood, rolled hair, very long, that just starts approaching you both, or the group of you.
In a hostile manner, or?
It's not really hostile. She's just walking
No,
towards you.
I continue walking slowly, but like, again, minding my own business. Like, I don't know you. I don't have any business with you.
Okay. Eventually reach this point, and she steps around you. You all continue walking. And she puts a hand out and just grabs Alma's shoulder.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize her?
Nope.
Alma's gonna like jerk backwards, like, don't touch me. And her hand is like on her sword, but like she didn't. Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Oh.
Fun.
19?
Yeah, you pull away. She kind of tilts her head. Now, sister, that's no way to act. What are you doing out here?
Wait, but I don't recognize her.
Nope.
Is there anything on her that I would recognize?
Nope.
You
look her up and down. The axe itself looks strange. Like the wood that is connected to the blade on the bottom is gnarled and like blackened, but you don't notice. There's no symbols. There's no uniform that you can recognize.
It's not like a version of what I'm carrying?
Nope.
Alma, what's going on?
Who are you? She's gonna look at whoever this is.
You don't recognize your own brood? That hurts me. What are you doing out here? What are the rest of you doing?
I've kind of like stopped at this point, and I'm looking at this while it's happening, like looking at Alma. Can I vibe check this lady?
Sure.
Hey, what she got?
You human.
Do they share a resemblance at all? Looking between the two of them, do they look like they could be related?
No. One's a human, one's an elf.
Oh, fuck you, right?
Yeah, she's like full elf, not half elf even.
Yeah, Ragavir is just like looking at her, but then he's like looking around to see if anyone is around them.
Make a
Or if
perception
anyone
check.
else is approaching.
You do notice that the orc and the ogre have stopped talking as your altercations begin, but that's it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Pip's kind of like trying to like hide between Asha and Velisca.
It seems like there's some kind of misunderstanding here. I think you have the wrong person.
There's absolutely no reaction whatsoever to what you say. She's just looking at Alma for an answer.
I'm to say to Alma, I'm like, who is this person?
Alma like kind of backs up, like she's trying to like get as away from this lady as she can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Now. The wayward needs to go home. Come with me. We'll just go back.
Ragavir is going to interpose himself between the two. I don't think she wants to go.
For the first time, she's going to break eye contact with Alma and just look up at you. This seems rude. Move.
She doesn't want to go with you. You need to step away.
Alma's casted Shield of Faith on herself.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like grab like Alma's like bracers and like one of her bracer like with my hand, and I'm gonna kind of try to start to pull her away. Like, maybe we should get out of here.
The lot of you intend to stop. Ah, I see. Well then, I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Great.
Oh, fuck. What the hecky?
Lady,
Almost,
you're a
like,
human.
losing her mind right now.
That's my
Lady?
purse. I don't know you.
That's my purse.
Wow.
Guys, wow.
Mmm.
The fuck is this? Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me?
Cora, you watch as she grabs the handle of her great axe and just swings it out, holds it in both hands, and just drops her knees and looks straight at Ragavir. What do you do?
You swing at Ragavir?
No, she's just holding it out. It's not a surprise round because you're all staring at her.
I'm gonna... Shit.
Do
I
that.
kind of like instinctively go to cast like a firebolt, but then thinking about what other people have said to me, I'm just gonna try and pull Alma away from her somewhat, and like position myself in front of her.
Okay.
kind of.
Alma, are you willing?
Yeah, Alma's also like trying to move in that direction,
Okay.
but she's
so
also like looking at the other two that are there.
And
three
I'm
is-
gonna
Are there any identifying? Oh, great, go ahead.
I'm gonna I'm
Here,
gonna
give me
kinda-
1 second. I'm gonna kind of space this out a little bit. This map's a little fucked up, so just to get the here we go.
okay.
You are
okay.
within 5 feet, just so you're aware.
I know. I'm gonna go and like hold my hands up with flames, and I'm gonna say, "Listen, lady, you've got the wrong person. Just leave us alone." And that's all. And can I hold my action?
Sure.
For
What do you want to
whenever
hold?
I want to hold until she starts actively like trying to hurt us.
Okay. So you're holding.
Yeah.
Pip.
Sorry, I forgot for a second. I could hold action.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold my action, and the trigger would be if this lady does anything to anyone.
What
like,
are you holding?
An attack.
Okay. Any specific one or just unattacked?
Sneak attack, because Ragavir's still right here.
Okay.
And I'll hold a firebolt.
Okay. Valeska.
Okay. I'm going to bless. Let's see. I'll bless myself, Pip, and Asha.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Strix. I'm sorry.
Strix was never the same after the accident.
Eh.
Sad.
She goes last anyway. How fitting.
Oh,
So you bless two.
I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Yeah, I blessed myself, Pip, and Asha. And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Pip.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. Why do I remember there being a rule where you can't bless yourself?
That's Bardic Inspiration. You can't Bardic Inspiration yourself. Unless you're a specific type
Oops.
of bard.
Okay, so you three are blessed. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Her turn. She grips her axe and looks straight up at Ragavir and watches the rest of you. Like, slowly turns her head. Just takes in stock of all of you. And looks straight at Alma. Kind of licks her lips.
Ew.
And puts her axe back. And puts her hands out. Just kind of slowly starts backing away from the lot of you.
Leave.
Anyone taking opportunity attacks?
No.
And backs up. And up. And stops here.
Fuck. Sorry.
And she just waits. Ragavir?
And I glance behind me. What are the orc and the ogre doing?
They're just looking at you all. Confused. The ogre's like licking his lips and kind of like... almost looks like he's trying to like slap his face, like hype himself up.
He's like, oh, fight's about to go down. Like, bar fuck.
Are there any like features on those other two that Alma finds familiar?
One of them's cloaked almost head to toe, and the other one is like wearing a loincloth, so no.
Okay.
Okay, so Ragavir is going to cast Shillelagh on his staff,
Okay.
and then he's just going to step in front of Pip and just like hold that out in front of, hold the staff in front of him, like pointing it at her, and just motions for the others to go. Just, we should go.
Okay. Asha?
Yes, I am going to hold a guiding bolt if anybody attacks us, and I agree that we should also move away. So, if I could use like half of my movement, I guess, if I'm pulling somebody like by the hand,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep Pip by me. I'm gonna grab Pip by the hand if they'll let me.
Yeah.
And move 15 feet.
Okay.
And if anybody attacks us, then I will.
Now you know if you don't cast a spell, like if it doesn't trigger by the
Actually,
next
I would
turn.
like to do Sacred
if it's a-
Flame.
Yeah.
I would
there you
actually
go.
Sacred Flame them if anybody attacks us.
Okay. Alma?
Alma is going to Misty step 30 feet forward.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself.
I assume each one of these squares is 5, right?
5 feet, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that's there.
Action.
She's holding it until one of these people attacks her. Like, she's not gonna start anything.
Okay. Strix will do the same and continue moving. Move 30 feet and kind of get between Asha, Strix, or Asha and Pip, and this other figure. Top of the round order. Give me 1 second. Cora,
Yes. What? Yes?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Nine.
Excuse me?
The rest of you watch as this kind of shimmer starting at the nose kind of starts to peel back, and Cora, you feel what feels like a wasp sting, like straight into your neck. And as you go to turn, you feel all of your muscles start to seize, and your eyes lock, and your throat kind of clench up. You gotta instinctively yell for Alma, but nothing comes out of your throat, and you see a very familiar elven face kind of appear next to you with a needle held straight to your throat.
familiar.
Now, dear, I think it's time you come home.
Who is this? How do I recognize them?
It would be the person who turned you over originally. Starts with an H.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
You feel all of your muscles seize, and she grabs you and just starts pulling you.
Can I do anything in reaction?
You are paralyzed.
Okay. I can't even say anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Valeska, you do very blatantly notice this as it's next to you.
Okay, could I opportunity attack her?
She was not within 5 feet of you. Unless you want to hit Cora.
No.
Cora, you are paralyzed. You can make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 15?
15 is just shy.
Okay.
You start getting pulled away, and you frantically just move your eyes over and look at the rest of the group and start trying to... Valeska, you just see her getting pulled. You can say something if you'd like.
Fuck. Oh.
Oh my god.
Drop her.
The rest of you hear that. Pip.
Hey, Pip like turns around, and he like looks and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he just like kind of like, since Asha's still holding his hand, he like tugs a little bit, like he moves forward a little bit, like right here. He's like, "What? What's going on? What? Oh, can he like properly like see that there's a needle in Cora's neck?"
No. But not unless you want to make a perception check, which would be your action.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Huh.
6 seconds.
I'm going to hold my action. If anyone attacks... Like, if any of my allies attack someone, I'm going to aid whoever they attack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... Ready for that, yeah. I'm gonna, like, ready to move and attack.
You can only do one. Move or attack.
Shoot. Then I'll just ready an action to move to aid whoever's attacking who. Or if
Okay.
someone commands me.
Valeska? In a bit of a pickle.
I outstretch a finger towards this figure, and I say, "Let her go," and I am going to curse her.
What type of saving throw is it?
It is not a saving throw. I don't think so.
Oh, Hexblade's curse. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. You watch the, for you, it's a bit more of like a spectral, a bunch of those like spirit lights that you get when you do, identify, kind of like start clinging to the cloak, and she looks around at him, confused, but...
She just has this look of like a rage on her face, and she gathers up this energy in her palm, and she's gonna hurl an Eldritch Blast towards her.
Sure, go ahead and roll to hit. 19 hits.
Okay, and I also get +2 damage as well.
10 in total.
So
Got
that's
it.
10. And oh wait, I rolled a 19. That's a crit.
No, you rolled a 19 in total. You rolled a 12 on the dice.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind then. So 10 points of force damage.
Yeah, you slam her on the shoulder and it blows the hood off, and you can see now an elf with very similar features to Cora, and the sense of like eye color and hair color, probably from the same kind of area.
Okay, and does my hold trigger?
You can move.
Okay, I kind of just like move by Valeska's side, and I have my blade out.
Okay. The unknown figure's turn comes up, and she notices what's going on in front of her. Oh, that's convenient. And she's gonna run and charge Ragavir. Pull out her axe.
Oh,
and
running by. Oh,
sorry?
never mind. I thought you were talking about the figure.
Your shillelagh, I do think, technically triggers here.
Oh, I wasn't holding it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, so I'll roll to attack then.
I don't. I think you were holding an action, which was
Yeah.
to hit. 21 hits.
Alright.
My Sacred Flame as well, since we're being attacked now.
She's gonna attack, so yes, you can do it at the same time. It's a dex save, right?
It is a...
What's your spell save?
Spell save...
14.
Save is 14.
She succeeds.
D.
So you smack her over the shoulder as she grabs her great axe and crack it right into her shoulder, and she grimaces, notably like hurt, but swings her great axe at you. What's your AC?
AC is 15.
She hits.
Alright.
So get my great axe dice. And she is also going to activate her ability. As she swings her axe, you notice the blade of it sparks up in this black fire, and you go, "Oh no!" 6, 10, 20, 25 points of slashing damage as it carves straight through the front.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
Doesn't get the ability back.
Since, okay, actually, just kidding. Asha can go first because she is doing it first.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, I was holding my action and
To attack, but nothing's in range of you.
I know, but I can run up closer to her.
You would have had to hold your movement. You held an attack.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Sounds
Ragavir.
good.
You can feel your blood starting to pool at your feet.
Okay. I'm just going to exhale Balm of the Summer Court on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's... Come on, don't fail me now. Woohoo! I regain 6 hit points, and I get 1 temporary hit point.
As you go to mend your wounds, it doesn't seem as effective as it should be. So, 3 and 1 temp.
Fuck. Okay. And then I am going to transform into a giant badger.
Sure.
And just growl menacingly at her.
Can do. She looks you dead in the eye and just kind of...
So giant badger is only medium in size. It's not large.
Oh, okay.
Set that.
Make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Asha.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Sure.
Oh man. And my spiritual weapon looks like big boy.
Okay. Over here? Or are you doing it on the elf?
I'm gonna be doing it right next to her.
Which one?
I hate this.
6 seconds. Come on.
The one that attacked Ragavir.
Okay.
I don't think I can reach over by the elf.
You summon it. You can make your attack.
Okay. Attack. Virtual weapon. Does a 17 hit?
At 17 just hits.
Okay. And I have... Oh, and I have Bless as well. So that would be for my
Can I have a D4?
to my
It's
to
not
hit,
the damage.
right? Or
Yeah, it's just a hit.
is 9 force damage.
You watch as you summon it, and it kind of spins and cleaves straight into the front end of her, and she kind of not pleased.
Leave us now. We have no business with you.
I have no business with you either. Any movement or action?
I am action. Oh, I can do an action still?
Spiritual weapons
okay.
only a bonus.
I will give the help action to Alma then.
Okay.
And I will like give her some words of encouragement. Alma, I don't know who this is, but we are on your side.
Alma.
Okay. I just realized the action that I could have taken earlier, but oh well, that's my fault. I can reach her, right? Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can get him within 5 feet.
Yeah, Alma's gonna get up to her, I guess. Oh, regrets. Full regrets.
No, sister, you've come to join me.
Longsword?
She looks at you with a wide smile as you run up, and then as you swing your sword, she frowns. Yeah, 9 does not hit.
Oh, you get advantage right from help action?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
11 does not hit.
Shit.
Rip.
Tried.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You swing twice, and she just kind of, you swing once, and she just kind of like bats it away with the wooden or axe, and just kind of snarls at you.
I don't know who you are. You're lying to me about being one of my sisters.
Gotcha. We'll end that. Strix is up. Strix feels mildly comfortable with 3 of you going for that, so she's gonna go help Cora. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. She's a monk. Does she go faster? Yes, she does.
Yeah, she go 40.
40.
Gotta go fast.
She runs up behind,
boy.
leaps over the fence, kind of like perches herself up, and just goes to punch the elf in the back of the head. And she will unarmed strike. A 19 hits. Deals 6 damage, and then she is going to bonus action hit her again. 11 does not hit though. But she's up in her face, clocks her once in the back of the head, and kind of like blocks her path, so she has to go a different way. Elf's turn, kind of, while holding Cora, just kind of like looks her in the face and goes, "You didn't have to be this hard." She's gonna pull 2 rapiers out, turn to face Strix, and just take 2 attacks. Hit her once, that's surprising. Missed the other one. Okay. So, you all watch. Oh. Strix takes some dammies. As the rapier kind of like pokes straight through the stomach, Strix kind of winces down. She did use her action. That's all she's going to do because Strix is currently blocking the way. However, the rest of you hear the ogre kind of go kind of like bouncing up and down, and he's going to run over here.
Oh no.
Excited to be in the fight.
What the fuck? This guy.
See me like clearly like paralyzed, like trying to like move at all?
Who?
The ogre? I'm just hoping he doesn't hit me.
I think he just wants to fucking fight for the sake of fighting.
Yep. Well, it could still hit, so we'll see. He's gonna reach out and try and grab Strix.
Strix is getting fucked again. I can't believe this.
Dude, what the fuck? Even when Strix isn't even here.
I mean, I could just let her leave. What do you want me to do?
No. Strix, you're fine.
Goes to reach out.
Put her in the middle of the map. See what happens.
Goes to
Whatever happens won't be your fault.
goes to reach out and try and grab Strix, but she ducks it. Getting annoyed at that one, goes to grab the elf that is holding Cora. Ooh, and probably got her. And he's gonna reach out, grab her left arm, and she's gonna let go of Cora, and he is just going to lift up and just throw her.
Holy shit, bitch!
Holy shit.
She takes a lot of damage. She kind of like crashes into this cart and is like prone beneath all of the rubble, and you just hear her collapse into it. Ow. He's just ready to go at anybody.
No. Go at her.
A king.
Someone
Cora,
persuasion him.
you can go ahead and make another whatchamacallit?
Save.
Yes.
15.
I think 15's just shy. Isn't it? Yes, 15's just shy.
Okay.
As she
can I
lets go of you, you kind of like fall to your knees a little bit, like your muscles all tense, and just kind of go prone.
Can I say anything?
You can like. That's about all you got, though. All of your muscles are seizing.
Okay. And all right, then I guess I can't do anything.
Unfortunately. Pip, you just see this elf get yeeted.
Yeet! Pip kind of like turns to Vleska and says, "Help Cora." And he's just gonna like run over here. I can make it here, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, you can. You can't really see her because she is like buried beneath like the entirety of this cart. But I mean, you can like fish around if you're trying to stab her.
Yeah, because isn't she prone?
Yes.
Would I get disadvantage on any attack?
It would be
or-
it would be a straight roll because she's prone. It would be disadvantage because you can't see her. It's advantage because she's prone, so it's just a straight roll.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to her then.
Okay. Run up.
Yep. And I'm going to try and sneak attack her, and while I sneak attack her,
You
I
don't get any
use-
sneak attack because it's
'Cause
not
prone?
advantage. She's not advantage. It's a straight roll.
Fuck. Great, why?
You get advantage if she's prone and it's a melee?
It's disadvantage because he can't actually see her.
Oh, well, you have a d4 to add to your roll.
It's just a straight roll.
Yeah.
And a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that yet. I'm just gonna straight up attack them.
Okay.
Stab.
You go to stab and throw. Yeah, you definitely got her.
Wow.
Okay, and then I stab her, and I have no more movement left, right?
Yeah, you can roll your damage.
Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot.
9, 14. You just stab in and you just hear, "Ah, you fucker."
How about
That's
you
it.
just get out of here?
Valeska.
I look at the ogre. That lady really had it coming. I can't believe what she called you.
He's got you. You have his attention.
Okay. Can I, like, persuade him or deceive him in order to make him think that that fucking lady was talking shit about him?
Make a persuasion check.
She said you had.
Can I be
big feet.
deception?
I feel like that's.
I am lying.
deceptive.
It can be either or. Your pick. Kind of on a line
Deception.
there. Deception.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Bless?
Yeah, you have plus.
I did bless myself. Hey, that's
Yes.
a 14.
You see him kind of like. "Rrr." He just kind of like gets angrier. That's all you see.
Get her, and I'm going to throw a fucking Eldritch Blast in her direction.
Okay.
Bitch.
Bitch. And I,
Just
let's
blow up a
see,
box
what
next
am
to
I
Pip.
doing here? Hold on, I have a d4.
It's also a disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. Holy shit. Alright, hold on, let me roll it again then. So that would be a 16.
And 16. Yeah, you roll damage. You hear another scream of pain from underneath the.
It's 11 plus I get a +2 because she's cursed still.
Yep. You hear another scream of pain from underneath the rubble.
And I'm going to give Cora bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So, this is if you need it. You can add a d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Got it.
And I'm gonna stay put right here.
One bit of order, my mistake. Eldritch Blast shouldn't have gone off because you used your action to persuade, so that's my fault.
Oh.
So
I didn't know that was an action, sorry.
Yeah, skill checks are actions.
Well, I thought talking was a free action.
Talking is, but if you're trying to make something happen with it.
Okay.
So, back to No Name's turn. Completely lost interest in Ragavir. Is going to focus all of her attention straight to Alma. And you're going to see her kind of change her stance a little bit, drop her axe towards the ground and kind of swing up at you. What's your AC?
It's a 20 right now.
Okay. Nope. However, you do need to make a dex save.
Yeah.
A 10 fails. No damage because she missed with the attack, but the updraft from it and how fast you have to move back, you do have to step back 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna kind of like look around and keep surveying and just kind of like just kind of step around Ragavir over here.
Do I get like an opportunity attack from that or no?
No, because you're not in range.
Okay.
Oh, since she... Oh, no. Spiritual weapons don't get opportunity attacks, huh?
Nope. Ragavir.
Okay, I'm going to step around her to just like keep her between me and, or keep myself between her and Cora.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my multi-attack. And I'm going to substitute one of my multi-attacks with my metallic breath weapon. So I'm just going to exhale a cone of magical gas. I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Against 13.
She saves.
She saves? Okay.
I rolled a straight 19.
Oh, fuck. Okay. And then I'm just going to attack with my claws then. So that is a 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
You go and just scrape past the armor.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Gotcha. Asha.
All right. I am going to move my spiritual weapon next to the lady who wants Alma
Okay.
and attack with a spiritual weapon.
You got it. Go ahead and make your attack. 12 does not hit.
1d4.
The max won't hit.
Oh, okay.
16 misses.
Okay. Oh, okay, got it. I'm going to did Ragavir hit her?
No.
No.
No, okay. I'm going to run up and hit her with my weapon.
Okay.
10, and then I'm going to 19.
19 hits.
Okay. And
Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Got it. Keep going. Sorry.
okay.
4 damage. Got it.
And that's what I can do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Alma?
bonus action and action.
The rest of you watch her axe after she gets done swinging and pushing Alma back, kind of like flare. That black fire kind of like flares up on the axe end.
Rip Ragavir.
Alma, your turn.
Okay. Alma will go up to her again. Is Hunter's Mark a bow? No, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna longsword it up. 20 hits, right? So I'm gonna
Yes, 20.
smite.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to click the smite separately.
Mm-hmm.
So 22 damage.
You cleave straight through her. You can see some of the armor, the links on it, just start to like snap and break, and she screams in pain. You've got to fight, sister.
You are not my sister.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Alma's just like, not. This is not who she says she is.
Okay. Strix is going to disengage, hop off the fence, grab Cora. 5, 10, 15. Kind of like drag you away from the ogre. And that's going to be her turn. Actually, she'll spend a key point because she wants you out of there. So I will mark that off on her sheets. And she will drag you all the way over here. With fast leggies.
Oh, crap. Could I, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, give me one moment. She is going to cast Snowball Swarm. Because she is very sad.
This is why I wanted to do my thing, Gray. God! You know why!
She's gonna throw it here and hit these No Name Lady, Alma, Asha, Ragavir, and Valeska. I'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't forget your bless.
I'm feeling blessed. And I don't make a dexterity throw?
No, she's not hitting you.
You didn't get hit.
Oh.
Alma saves, Asha fails, Ragavir... What's the Badger's dex? Is it just 0?
What's 0?
Okay, you failed. Valeska succeeded, Alma succeeded. So everyone who failed takes 10 points of cold damage. And the other ones take 5 points of cold damage.
She gets a fucking healthy hit from Armor of Agathis.
It'd be melee
As
hits.
my 10 HP goes away.
Melee hits cause it.
Oh, oopsie.
Pip, you get an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. She's gonna get up and move away from you. Or sorry, just regular straight roll. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good, yeah. So regular? Okay.
Yep.
Can I not do a sneak attack?
No, because she's not threatened currently, and it's not at advantage. But she is moving out of your... You can use your reaction to hit her.
Okay.
That hits.
Get ass blasted.
Jesus Christ.
Now keep in mind that's only 9 points of damage, because that 5 is from the sneak attack, because you've been rolling with sneak attack.
Oh fuck, you're right. Shit, my bad.
Yeah,
Let me just
stab
roll
her.
that.
No, it's fine. You can just take
Okay.
the 9. Yeah, you stab her in the back as she's moving away. She starts moving this way. That's as far as she can get.
How bad does she look?
She looks hurt. Not on death's door, but she looks hurt. Everyone else sees the ogre just kind of like, who wants to roll a d20?
You do.
Okay. I'll roll it in here. 1 to 10, he goes for the group. 9.
Sure. Fuck. Asshole.
Just kind of like stomps through the fence. Here, we'll do it this way. 1 for each. Valeska, I need you to make either an acrobatics save or an athletics save.
Save?
Or, sorry, acrobatics check or a athletics check.
Acrobatics, baby. And I get a D4.
Mm-hmm.
17.
You see him go to reach out for you, and you duck, and you're like, I told you the other one.
That's how
Rag-
this is going to be.
Ragavir, same thing.
That's 10.
Oh. He misses Valeska and just goes and just grabs the giant badger by the tail and just lifts you up over his head and just slams you into the ground behind him.
Okay.
It's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm no longer a badger and I'm down.
Oh,
What the fuck?
He's currently holding onto your tail.
He's
So-
holding on to him?
At the moment, he'll probably let go. Somehow went full circle and wound up invincible anyway. Cora,
Yes.
go ahead and make your con save. You do have Bardic Inspiration this
Bardic
time.
Inspiration.
I'm so glad I have proficiency in con save.
Good.
Oh shit, you don't even have to spend that.
Okay.
You, as Strix pulls you away, you kind of like, you can kind of like inhale and feel your lungs inflate. This is at the top
Yeah.
of your turn, so you do get to take your turn.
Okay, and Cora immediately,
Oops.
like, kind of starts crying, just looking at, the figure. And she's just going to yell out, "Why?" And,
As you say it, she kind of like looks back, and you can kind of see eye contact, and you can see like tears in her eyes. But she is continuing to run.
I'm gonna say, can I hold my action until someone attacks me?
You can. I would
Or
recommend
attack-
standing up.
Oh yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay.
And I'll kind of stay in this area, and I'm gonna hold my action until someone attacks me or someone else.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready, Cora's Emberfell. Well, can I do like, if they hit me, can I ready shield, not shield, and then if
With the
they hit
reaction,
someone,
you can just do it.
If you hold an action, you can't use shield because you're using your reaction for the action. So it's gonna be one or the other.
yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
You just want to just wait.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like I feel like in character she wouldn't be really fighty right now.
Okay, gotcha. Pip.
Hey, Pip's gonna see that they're kind of like walking away, and he's not gonna feel any need to keep chasing after this person. And he turns around and he sees the other person, and he's going to. I get sneak attack, right? Right? Okay.
And you're technically flanking too, so it's at advantage.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use my sneak attack. Should I click my thingy now? Can I click the thingy?
Do it at
Okay.
advantage. Make sure it's at advantage.
Okay, no, I mean, my thingy, my special thingy.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
You still
I'm
gotta
gonna
hit.
use this. Yep. I'm gonna use this.
Which one?
I'm going to use I'm gonna use Molten Slag.
Okay.
You guys see as Pip's like his tail like starts rapidly like wagging, and like this energy like absorbs his whole body, and kind of like little embers come off of him and his sword, and he swings with like his sneak attack.
Oh shit.
Dang, that's fucking sick.
And I also have advantage on that, right?
Yep, you have advantage.
got
You also have a
blessed.
D4. 26 hits.
And also
my
for
God,
my
get her
bonus,
ass.
because I can do the bonus, right? I can gain resistance to a damage type.
Yep.
I'm gonna choose ice.
Gotcha.
And I also add on my proficiency modifier to the damage, right? Because I'm dealing elemental damage. Says at the way bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, don't rogues get like nat 20s on 19s?
No, that's fighters.
And that's way later.
And that's champion fighters.
And
not
my
just all
proficiency
fighters.
bonus is 2.
So 17, 19 damage in total, and you set her on fire. You watch this pip kind of like stabs through, and Alma, you see the rapier kind of poke through like the left side of her hip, and she kind of suddenly looks down, and the tip of the rapier kind of ignites, and the fire kind of travels up and just engulfs her. She is currently on fire.
Yep, and snow particles are kind of like coming off a pip now.
Nice.
And that's it. That's
Alma
my
would
turn.
send that to Pip.
What? Oh, thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
Valeska.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my shiny fan, and he's still holding Ragavir, yeah?
Yes, it's. Alright, he's not really holding on. It's like slammed him into the ground, and then the next 6 seconds he's like loosening his grip.
So he's going to drop him?
It seems like he has no intention of sitting there and hitting something that can't fight back. It's not fun to him.
Okay. I don't want him to run away while he's holding Ragavir, so I'm just gonna smack him with my fan.
Go for it. Roll to hit. 26 hits. Is that max? Almost.
Oh shit.
You kind of like carve into his thigh. This guy, FYI, is about 12 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So
I go
you,
for the fucking ankles.
yeah, you like carve into his ankle, and he goes, "Ugh! No, tiny."
Stop it! I can't believe you can't follow simple instructions.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Takes
Fucking
1 point of psychic
scolding.
damage.
So mean. He's single tier.
No Name's turn. She's not looking great. And as you like retract the rapier, she's still on fire. She takes. You can roll the damage. It's 1d6. Takes another 4 points of fire damage. Just kind of. Well, maybe not today. Kind of like looks up at Alma, like the fire just kind of like burning away some of her armor, like setting on fire. Her clothes, and she just looks at you, grimacing in pain, and reaches into her pocket and pulls out this black crystal. She goes, "If not today, I'll see you soon, sister," and crushes it and disappears.
Do I get a reaction from that? Because would I recognize the crystal, like knowing what she's doing?
No, it's not movement, so no attack of opportunity. You can say something to her while she leaves.
Fuck you.
There you go.
Yeah. And fuck you too. I say fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
Nobody's taking anybody.
Asha.
Yes. Are we still in...
Yeah.
Okay.
Ogre's going fucking party hardy.
Okay, I am going to step back this way. 5, 10, 15.
Are you stepping? Are you doing this?
Yeah, like back away from... I'm staying away from the ogre.
You are within his attack range, so if you do that, he does give an attack of opportunity.
Oh, fuck. You know what? That's fine. Go
Okay.
ahead, hit me with your best shot, big boy.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh,
Ready
fuck.
for? Ready for?
Oh my god.
Good luck.
Oh,
Ready for? Ready for?
I am. That's a 30-20.
I think you do have Bardic.
No, I do not.
No, it's Pip.
Your Bardic's on
and
Cora
Cora.
and Pip.
Burn Pip.
Oh right.
20 is not enough.
What?
Fuck.
He's got a very high strength. It was very lucky that he missed Valeska. But as you go to step away, he's gonna and kind of like swing his arm around and kind of catch your ankle, and you feel it like grip around your ankle, and you look straight up and you meet Cora's eyes, and you're like, oh no. Actually, I don't know if he can get you there. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No, he can only get you over there.
Only.
Just throws you. You do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Do you land on your ass?
Using my attack for.
Yeah, you can use it. You were holding, so. Or, no, sorry, you said you were going to wait for shield.
Yeah, I'll wait for shield.
Okay.
Okay.
You are currently prone at the moment.
Okay.
So you can stand up and then you'd have 10 feet of movement.
15 feet. Technically
15.
technically didn't move because she
I
got...
didn't even get
Okay.
to move. Okay, I am going to get up and I'm going to move 5, 10, 15.
Why did it loop?
Yeah, I was like, why we got this sad music playing?
I didn't kill anyone yet.
Because Asha got thrown.
Yeah, I was like,
sad
it's
about
sad
it.
music for the people that are on
Very
fire.
sad. Okay.
Oh wait,
so-
you skipped my turn. I need to make a death saving throw.
What?
I think I've been double clicking because I think I skipped the elf's turn too. But yeah, you can roll your d20, or I can roll it either.
Oh no, the elf ran
I
away.
will roll.
Yeah,
How
the
do I
elf's just
DM
running.
it to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
On your sheet, you can go to your settings and do whisper rolls to GM under the cog on your sheet.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't think
Eh,
we missed the
ha,
elf's
ha,
turn. I
ha.
think she's just running.
Excuse me while my computer freaks out.
No worries. See?
There
Got
we
it.
go. Okay.
Yep.
Cool deal.
Any action, Asha?
Yes. I am going to use my
If you're using your racial, it is melee range.
No, I'm not using my racial.
Got it?
I am using my channel divinity. So
Gotcha.
let's see. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna shout to Alma, and I'm gonna point at Olger, and I'm gonna be like, take this, like, let's take this fucker down, or something, like, or we probably shouldn't do that. Fuck, but or yell at. He seems so stupid. God damn it, because he doesn't listen to direction. So, yeah. I'm gonna just yell like, lay another finger on us and you're going to regret it.
Okay, you're using your channel divinity?
Yes, on him.
Okay. Alma.
Alma briefly shouts back at Asha, "Fuck him up!" But anyway.
Yes. My queen.
She will get right up to the ogre, I guess.
Gotcha.
Let's longsword it.
Go for it. 20 hits.
20. Okay. It's with a smite.
Gotcha.
So 19.
So 19 points of damage, and as you cleave into it, you see Asha like pointing a finger, and as the wound kind of appears, you see the blood splatter, and then erupt, and blood just kind of pours out of the wound. Takes another 19.
Oh,
Yes.
he takes 38.
38 points of damage.
Bless.
Fuck him.
Well,
Bless.
I guess we know what path, what domain she is now.
Nope.
Nope.
It's similar, but it's a
Grey
riff on it.
brew.
Gotcha.
Grey brew.
The ogre kind of like falls down to one knee.
Fucking beautiful gray.
Strix's turn. She's not here. She doesn't get it. How do you want to do this? Fuck off. Runs up and punches it.
God.
Actually, he's gonna get a turn. I guess she'll go for it. I don't want him to hit you guys again. Give them all 1, 2.
Question. I completely forgot.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
oh my god.
Yo, coming for
Bitch.
vengeance. I
Seeing
love that for her though.
Seeing Cora safe, kind of like runs around, jumps off, kind of leaps off the fence, and just kind of brings her staff down and cracks him over the back of the head. Still alive. He's like,
Damn.
Elf Lady is going to, and she is effectively gone.
Also, just a note for you to know, I'm an idiot and I didn't fix my sneak attack damage, but yeah.
It's supposed to be an extra
It's
D6.
fixed now.
Yeah.
Yep, I know, I fixed it.
The ogre is kind of like surrounded by all of you, kind of looking around. No more.
Should have listened.
No more.
Very well done.
Is everyone like dropping, or does anyone like still? Does anyone have the intent to hit him
No.
again?
Shouldn't
No.
have thrown her. I wanna fucking get him.
You are going to hit him.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
Yes. He threw Asha.
Okay. He's gonna like make eye contact with you and be like, "Oh no," and
No.
he's gonna reach for you. Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Oh.
24.
Much like what I did to Ragavir, he crit it.
Oh.
Oh no.
He's gonna reach out, kind of grab Valeska. He's not even gonna throw you. He's just gonna lift you up and just dent the cement with your body. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still up.
You are prone on
Don't
the
you have
ground.
armor of Agnes?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You are prone. The actual like road is currently with an imprint of your body.
I spit on him.
Beach.
Like blood coming out of your mouth. Cora.
I'm gonna like Cora is still just like sobbing, like holding her stomach with one hand, and she sees him doing this shit to Valeska, and she is going to cast Flaming Sphere
Oh
at
Jesus!
second level.
You're gonna hit everybody. Just FYI.
No, it's within a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire.
Everyone's close to him.
Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna hit somebody if you do that one.
But
Weird.
how does that work though? If it's like
No.
like right, like this big, like doesn't. Okay, then.
No matter where you put it, you would hit somebody on your side. Just, I'm
Okay.
I'm clarifying before you do it.
I'll just like scream out, and I'll cast Emberfell instead.
Gotcha.
And I'll just scream out, "So hurting her!"
13, save 14. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Okay. And can I retroactively say? I meant to say it, but I forgot. I'm gonna pick up my mantle of flame. And you know what that is.
Yeah.
For whenever I roll fire damage on my turn, the roll gains a bonus equal to my charisma modifier.
How do you want to do this?
Okay.
He's got 3 hit points.
Okay, I want to just, like I said, like reach out screaming, "Don't hurt her!" and just sobbing, and make the flames light him up, baby. I don't know, like that.
You watch all of the leaves just kind of like start slowly falling around him, and he pulls his hand back, tries to like swat some of them away, but as he passes his hands through, they just start bursting, and he starts flailing more and more, and each of the embers just kind of explodes. After like the fireworks, Alma, Strix, Valeska, all of you just kind of like cover your eyes over the like fireworks in front of your face, and as you look back, half of his body is just scorched and he's unmoving on the ground.
And then Cora is going to collapse to her knees, just sobbing.
And that effectively brings
I'm
us
gonna
out of
run over
combat.
to Ragavir and immediately pop a good berry in his mouth.
Gotcha.
I'm going to heal him.
And because Valeska's turn comes before Ragavir's, I won't be cruel and make you roll another one. So you are back at 1 hit point, my friend.
Yay. Ragavir just kind of coughs. Just,
Fucking hate this town. And she's going to
You-
offer Ragavir a hand.
You get 10 as well.
all right.
Asha, you suffer 5 of it.
Pip's kind of like looking around right now, to see if anyone like was watching this entire thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, it doesn't matter. Bless falls off. You can make your Constitution check if you want, but combat's ended. Go ahead and make a perception check. 23. You look around. You notice the ark's gone, long gone, just took off. As for anyone else, nothing. The street is
going
dead.
to-
The street is dead quiet. You can actually, you listen closely, and you actually hear someone lock their doors.
I'm going to because it's not I'm gonna heal myself as well.
With
Moonlight.
let me just double check that.
I can do it once per day.
Yeah, and you just used it to heal, so it's gone.
No. I didn't use that to heal him. I used Chemomancer to heal
Or
him.
using respite.
Yeah, I'm using
Okay,
respite to heal
okay,
myself.
gotcha.
Is he okay?
Yes. This ogre guy, is he like? He's like he's just knocked out, right?
He's fucking dead.
Oh.
Valeska
That's
fucking
dead.
kicks his body and immediately walks over and just embraces Asha, not even saying anything.
You kick part of his charred body, and it just like caves into ash and charcoal.
Oh,
Fuck
good
you.
catch.
Does that include the head?
No, she didn't kick that.
Let's go make a nice camp. She like hugs Valeska back, like.
Valeska's like, she's a little teary-eyed. She's kind of like rage crying a little bit.
What
Yeah.
what hit points are you at, Valeska?
She's at 12.
Okay.
So she's like half.
At this point, Cora is still just like sobbing, like kneeling on the ground.
Our cart, how many people can we put inside of our cart? Or I guess how much pounds can Gregory and Bonbon pull?
You can fit 6 people in there. 1 person would have to walk.
Okay. And they can pull that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pull the cargo without issue.
Okay, I'm gonna put Pip in the cart, and I'm gonna motion for Valeska to get in the cart.
Hello.
I'm gonna beckon to Cora. Cora, why don't you get in the cart? And she's gonna like put her blanket out, her bedroll out for you guys to sit on.
Yeah, I come sit.
I don't.
Get in the cart, Cora. Don't argue with me. It's late.
Seriously, get your ass in this cart.
It's okay. Just come over here.
Whenever people start yelling at her, she just kind of looks like wounded, and just looks at it like, "What? Why are you always like this? I don't." And she's just gonna kind of like move to like stand beside Alma, kind of like checking if she's okay.
Alma's fine.
Oh, Asha
Oh,
wasn't
is it-
yelling at her.
You know, neither was Pip. He was kind of like, he wasn't yelling at her in an aggressive way. He was just like, get your ass in here.
Asha has like an exhausted voice. She was just like, just come over here, don't argue with me. Like, she wasn't yelling at you.
Alma's gonna lightly push Cora towards the cart, like, you should just get in there and just rest and calm down.
And I'll get in the car.
We have no idea what happened with you with that purse, and that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Regavir, you should get into the cart as well.
I'm fine. I can walk. And he's going to just wild shape into a bull and walk alongside the cart. And alongside the cart.
Okay. I guess we can all get in the cart then. If that's the case. So we do that. All get in the cart.
Yeah.
Would there be a space for him to pull it?
No.
You could
Can
put
I-
Bonbon in the cart and he could pull
Yeah, I
it
was
if you
just
wanted.
gonna say, could I unhitch Bonbon and just put him in the cart?
Yeah.
Emotional. So he wants to hold the emotional support. Bonbon.
Chinchilla.
Cora's
Yeah.
just gonna kind of like wordlessly just like sit curled into herself, like wedged in a corner, just isolating herself.
Hey, Cora, it's okay. I messed that person up really bad.
And she just like looks at you and then she just starts crying more. I don't want.
Alright?
I don't.
What, did you not want me to stab the heck out of that person?
I don't know.
Do you
Huh.
know who that was?
I thought I did. Matter.
Pip kind of like shakes himself off, and like all the little snow dust that he like gathered from his thing kind of shakes off him.
Now that the adrenaline from the fight is gone, Alma looks like she vomit.
Did you know that other woman?
I can definitely say that I did not know her.
Well, that's good, because I lit her on fire.
Thank you for that, Pip.
She seemed really weird. That whole entire thing was weird.
Yeah. Alma just like sighs and then kind of like leans back in the cart and just is just sticking to herself now.
We should set up camp and get some rest and set up a watch. We can't let our guard down.
No.
As the lot of you kind of sit back in the cart, Ragavir kind of nonchalantly pulling along next to Grigory, you do manage to make your way out of the city, kind of start heading back up that incline towards the coast. In the dead of night, a lot of you feeling a lot of different ways. You can look off in the distance and see the fading lights of Bracken's Peak kind of starting to dim, and what looks like smoke kind of rising up. A lot of you breathe a small sigh, and you look for a place to set camp. That's where we're gonna pick up next week.
I'll pour one out for Bracken's Peak.
I know.
Fuck, that was awesome.
I'm sorry. There was no way